Greetings fellow card fighters. Today I will open and review the upcoming booster G-BT14 Divine Dragon Apocrypha. Before I begin, I would like to thank Bushiroad for giving me an opportunity to review Cardfight Vanguard products. It is my first time doing one for Cardfight Vanguard and I am really grateful. Joyous occasions like these are meant to be shared, so I will be giving away some of the cards that I do not use in this set, because truthfully, I won't be here without you guys. Without further ado, I present to you G-BT14 Divine Dragon Apocrypha. So this slim design booster box comes with 16 booster packs each, and each booster pack comes with 2 rares and above guaranteed. So you will be getting more exclusive card per booster pack. And at the back we have 2 of the almighty Zero Dragon, Dust and Ultima. These guardians can help you organize your Vanguard decks and cards. Just cut them out and voila! They become awesome looking card dividers. So how will Chrono fight against Gyze and his army of Zero Dragons? Make sure you check out the weekly episode on YouTube. Subscribe to the Cardfight Vanguard YouTube channel. Speaking of Gyze, legend says that the chosen vessel can open Gyze and all his Zero Dragon in a single pack, giving you the power of Gyze and the Zero Dragons. So will you be the chosen vessel? Open this pack and find out yourself. And also, to stop Gyze and his unstoppable army, our heroes must obtain power beyond stride. This set gives boost to Gear Chronicle Zodiac Time Beast, Shadow Paladin Luward, Royal Paladin Oddmal, Genesis Minerva, Nubatama Shihai, and finally Dark Irregular Scarlots. This booster set also has special reprints for your favorite cards from the older booster: Knight of Heavenly Decree Oddmal, Morfessa, Rikuru Cell Dragon Tusuku Murokan. So all these reprints are in triple rare, and also the box stopper for this set is Pirate King of the Twilight Night Rose and Masquerade Master Harry, 2 cards that are highly anticipated by Night Rose and Harry users. So with all these awesome cards in the latest booster, let's get cracking. So I've decided, since this is a 3 booster box opening, I will get to the point and open up all my packs. I haven't looked at the content of the cards, so I have no idea what I pull. I will be showing you what are the important cards that you need to build your deck. Without further ado, let's get started with the booster box opening. For the box topper, I pulled 2 different promos, which is 2 of the Harry ones and 1 of the Night Rose. Perfect, because I actually have the Harry deck, and hopefully I will be able to do a deck profile. He's actually really good in the Harry deck. Alright, so let's start with the right side of the box. Right. Yep. Genesis, Regalia stuff. This is a strike fodder, so I guess you still have to play 4 or 3, up to you. Finally, Lunar Fang Knight for Felix, one of my favorite Oddmal cards. If you have a Vanguard with Brave ability, your turn and your opponent's turn, this card gains us 1k power and the Resist ability, so it is not easy to be retired unless you're fighting against Chaos Breaker, which doesn't target. So yeah, a second ability really good because GB2 Brave, when you have a Oddmal Vanguard, your front row, K plus 2k power and Resist, so get rid of the Kagero Denial Griffin. Ring Angel. I believe there are 2 starters for the Genesis deck. A new Regalia draw trigger. I think it's not used because we have the old one still. This crit is really good because he has a draw ability. Yeah, you can enter the soul of your Vanguard and you can gain plus 3k power, and you get 1. And if G zone face out, you can draw on cards, so basically replaces herself and give you soul charge. Great card. And the first one we have is the reprint Rikuru Cell Dragon Tusuku Murokan. So this card used to be really expensive in the tactical booster, yeah, not wrong. So yeah, I'm glad he's a reprint because you definitely will play 1 copy in your deck. He has the ability to make your opponent discard cards when you strike to him. Really powerful. So yeah, the first triple rare is a reprint. So reprint patterns are actually like the Stripe B SP patterns, quite nice. Crash Monkey, Pausa, Proceed Ship. I think some of the ZTB do play this card right now because he gives you a bit of draw power. So Count Blast 1, activate, bind this card face up, you can draw 1 and choose a card from drop zone and bind it face up. So basically, set up your bind zone and give you draw power. Great card. Connection. The reason why we don't replay him in Oddmal is because he doesn't have the Oddmal in the name. Otherwise, if he had the Oddmal in the name, I'd definitely play him over Heavenly Decree. Deemed Angel. This one I believe is support for Vanagaran. Yeah.
Regalia stand trigger. Gear Chronicle trigger, great card because activate bind, this card can counter 1, sets up the bind zone, is a critical trigger, must play. Darkness, great. She's really good because when the dominate attacks, so it doesn't need to hit, this unit gets 5k power. So basically, if you dominate your opponent's monsters, you get to power up your Regards. So she will hit really big in the late game because your Great Force Strike right now minimally dominates 2 units, so she instantly gains us 10k. Now this is why Nova Tama is actually really good. You know, all the gimmicks. Crash Monkey, Drag Wizard, new Drag Wizard stuff. I believe this is a new starter that some of the players use now. A Regalia, Amulet, Expel Angel. Choose 3 normal units with Regalia in their card names and different card names from this unit from the drop zone. So you select cards from the drop zone and put it in the bottom of the deck in any order. If you have Vanguard Regalia, this unit gets a 3k power until end of turn, and you have a face up Regalia and this card name in your G zone, you draw a card. So great, just draw engine, draw power, great card. I think this is the new one which people play. Werewolf. Accumulated Attachment. If the number of cards here is 8 or more, this unit gets was 10k shield, instant 25k shield. When this unit plays the Guardian Circle, choose one of the great ones or greater Regards with the Darkness ability and may put it into the soul. If you do, draw a card. Wow. So it is a Dark Regular Soul Charge easily, instant 25k shield and an extra draw power. Really good. I wish your Battle Sister have this. Oh nice. Higher DT Night Op Mount English. So yeah. Soul Blast 1 with the Brave ability. Soul Blast 1 Brave ability, and you can Superior Call 1 Brave unit other than itself from the deck into your Regards circle whenever you strike or you ride this guy. So yeah, it's really good because you use Soul to Superior Call instead of using Counter Blast, which is really handy for Opmal decks. Second ability, Brave. When this guy's on the Vanguard Regards circle, you and Brave, he gains plus 5k attack and 1 extra critical. Great for pressuring opponents. Nice. Something I like to see. Stealth Dragon Quadzo. When other of your dominated unit attacks the Vanguard during a turn, you may pay the cost of 1 Soul Blast. If you do, that unit gains plus 3k power on the battle. You have a Great 4 Vanguard, this unit gains us 3k power. So basically, instant 6k power boost with a Soul Blast. It's not bad. I would definitely play 1 or 2 in this deck, minimum. Or I could play 4. I'm actually not sure because I still need to do some research on Numatamas. Vampire. So yeah, this. Regalia Poem. When this appears on the Regalia circle, if a Vanguard with Regalia, choose up 2 cards with Regalia and drop them from drop zone and put them in Soul. Choose one of the Vanguards. So I'll give you instant Soul Charge 2. Not bad. Drag Wizard Gaunan won't play this. New Nobatama stand trigger. Genesis. This one is another revelation for Vanguard. Yep, revelation. And a Genesis heal trigger with the counter charging ability. Really good. Yeah. Stealth V's Miss Frog. So when your other Dominator attacks you on your turn, you may put this unit into a soul, draw a card and give it 6k power. Not bad, it's pretty good. So it gives you instant plus 6k and you can draw a card by replacing itself. Demon Angel, this guy. Another Pocky Pig. Ooh, nice. Ultimate Regalia of Almighty Minerva. So she is one of the new Minerva Strides. So activate once per turn, Soul Blast 3 cards with Regalia and a card name and choose a face down card with the same name. So Persona Flip. This unit gains us 10k attack power and 1 extra drive check. Really strong. And best of all, you can even use it in first strike. Her main ability is GB3, Soul Blast 6 card Regalia and choose a card from your hand discarded. When this unit attacks, you may pay a cost. If you do, at the end of the battle, stand all your units with Regalia card names and you get minus strategy checks. Basically, she is a restanding for Regalia. Not only resends herself, he resends all your Regards with Regalia. So that's why you play in a Regalia deck. Fantastic card. Stealth Dragon and Bow. Similar to the Great 1 version, whenever dominated unit attacks, he gets extra 5k, so minimum gains 10k. Really huge beat stick. Regalia of Brewing Banu. This is a reprint, interestingly. Regalia of Crimson Moose Spell. Right. This one allows you to counterblast 1 to retire one of your opponent's Regard that you dominated and draw 1 card. So I think it is really good because it gives you kind of like a Kagero-ish feel to the Nobatama deck. An extra draw power for Counterblast 1. Fantastic card. Drag Wizard Full March. Activate rest one of your Regards, discard this card from your hand and draw 1 card. I think it's played in 4 in Luwak decks because it helps improve the consistency of Luwak deck. It's basically kind of like a Gojo clone. Yeah, you rest 1 unit and you can discard this card and draw 1 card. Great because you can fill up your drop zone for Ritual as well. and she does not have GB ability. Her GB2 ability is Ritual 5. If you upgrade 4 Vanguard with Luard, this unit gets a 7k power and resist. So she's a huge boost during her strike turns in GB2. So really good card, huge beat stick and improved consistency. Great card. Gumi. If you're using Outmount Brave, you could actually consider this card because she's strike fodder from the rearguard, similar to the Gold Paladin ones. Brave crits, great. This one's pretty good. When this unit is placed on the rearguard circle from your deck, so basically by Luard strike break skill, if you have a Vanguard with Ritual ability, may Soul Blast and draw one card. So it's kind of like Sword Breaker. Yes, she is a Sword Breaker. And Gastille. At the beginning of your right phase, if you have 8 soul or more, choose one of the grade 3 rearguards in the Darkness ability and return it to your hand. Its Darkness skill is GB2. When this unit is placed on the rearguard circle, choose 2 grade 2s from your soul and put in drop zone. This card gains the ability of those cards. So usually what you do is you are going to take this card, you Soul Blast this, and you gain hit skill, and you caught another of these. So you have 2 of those incredibly difficult to guard cards on the field. So Gastille is actually still really good in the Scarlet deck, and I see him used a lot in the Japanese meta, so definitely play him. Great card. Alright, so this is the right side of my first box. Let's go to the left side. This is a new starter for Nobatama. Regalia. This is a new starter for Regalia. Count +1 and put this unit in your soul. Review 3 cards on the top of the deck. Put one among them into your soul and the rest in your drop zone. If you put a card with Regalia and card name into your soul, draw a card. So yeah, count +1 doesn't even have a GB skill, so you can actually use her early before you get retired by Kagero and control decks. Wolf. Nice. The Nobatama Heal Trigger. She kinda looks like Kana from the Maid Dragon. So she's really cute. Yep. Counter charging is really important, I believe. So yeah, great card. Miss Frog. Blinking Knight Milas, great starter for Outmount. More draw triggers for Dark Irregular with an effect. Succubus of Jealousy. When this unit is placed on the rearguard circle, you have a Vanguard with Darkness. You may look at the top 5 cards of the deck and put 2 grade 1s or greater with the Darkness ability into your soul. So charge 2 instantly. So really good card. Yep. Holy Dragon, Defend Whole Dragon, fantastic Brave G Guardian. So when you're in G Guardian, you can use this as a perfect guard. Great, impressive. Yeah, Protagonist Z. Bind this card face up with a grade 2 or greater. If you write a grade 2 or greater Zodiac Hand, you can pay the cost and you can look at top 5 cards of the deck, review up to 1 grade 2 or grade 1 among them, put in your hand and shuffle your deck. So great because it is kinda like pseudo grade 3 searcher for free without counter blast. Second ability is Bind Zone. While this card's in the Bind Zone, choose a card from your hand and you may discard it and put this card into your hand. So basically you bind it early game, then you can get it back later in the late game through guard. Nice. Gumi. Stealthy. Dark Dragon, Dark Veil Dragon. New Shadow Paladin G Guardian. When this unit is played in a Guardian Circle, Soul Blast 1. If you do this game, it's 5k until end or better for every 2 grade 1s you have in your drop zone. Wow. This is pretty good because there are a lot of great ones in your Luard deck, so you can easily go up to high defense values with this card. One copy of the One Who Hanzo's Balam. This card is fantastic. You can even use this as first strike. Counter blast 1 and choose a face down card. A personal flip. Choose one of your opponent's rearguards and retire it, and this unit gains +1 extra drive check and the attack power of the retired unit. And you can soul charge 2 for every phaser card in G zone. So first turn you usually just soul charge 2, but the most important thing is he gives you drive check early game. And his second ability is the GB3 skill. If the number of cards you soul is 13 or more, which is easy for this deck, your opponent got to call grade 1s from your hand to Guardian Circle. This activates throughout the whole turn. So yeah, even when your rearguard attacks like him, your opponent can't guard with grade 1s, your opponent can't guard grade 0s. It is impossible to guard because can't perfect guard, can't grade 0s, you're pretty much dead. Unless they have a G Guardian, which, yeah, good luck with that because still huge monster guard. Fantastic card, and it's really a meta defining card for Scarlots. Zakbao. Regalia of Wisdom Angelica. So she is the new strike break for the Regalia deck, or Minerva deck, if you want to call it. And the best part of it is if you can break right or cross-write the O Minerva on top, and you get a defense value because she says the same name, Regalia of Wisdom Angelica. Just that this is a remake, similar to some of the cards like Maelstrom, Strike Break, sorry. So whenever you perform Strike, counterblast 1, and if you do look at top 4 cards at the top of the deck, put one of them into your hand and one into your soul, rest in drop zone. So fills up drop zone for effects as well. Great card because counterblast 1 to give you so much great ability to charge up to set up. Oh, so this is a double foil pack, double rare. Remedy Angel, Royal Paladins, Heal Trigger, really good. Stealth Beast Mifrock, Zambia, Thinking Angel, Big Soul Angel. This is kind of disappointing. I kind of wish that they have a better Brave, but this is bad actually. Yeah, like great Braves like these. Strike Fodder, they reprinted it. Sheep. Yes. Oh, nice, a generation rare. So Chrono Visor Heritage just gives you an extra turn, fantastic, especially countering the Gyze. I believe that's how Chrono's gonna win because it gives you an extra turn, so your Gyze won't be able to do that 5 damage burn. So choose 4 other Zodiac Time Beasts for the G zone and turn them face down, so it kind of resets your G strike, so you can reuse some of your Zodiac Time Beasts. When you see the pace on, so basically when you strike, you pay the cost. If you do, you get an additional turn. Skip the right phase of the additional turn, and at the beginning of your main phase, strike this card to your Vanguard circle. So basically, you get a double turn card. So it's not a resender, but it gives you an extra turn, even better. Right, Star Dragon Ozai, Floating Boat, Owl, Thing, Girl, a Slaptail Dragon. So this is kind of like the Grandpa Groans of the new Luat deck. Ritual tree, when your other great ones unit is placed on the Vanguard circle, you have a Vanguard with Ritual. That plays unit, and this unit gives us 3k power. Wow, okay, that is so much better than Grandpa Groans. Yep. And if you have a grade 4 Vanguard with Luat, this card gains -1 grade in the drop zone. So basically, and in the deck. So basically, you can call it out using your Luat Strike Break skill. And also it helps you fill up your condition for Ritual while in the drop zone, so it's a great card. So that is the end of my first box. So let's clear up. So let's go on to the second box. Right. So so let's talk about the meta right now. The meta consists of really Scarlets. I see most of the tournament results, Scarlets are topping a lot. Brave is also topping quite a bit because the early game rush really helps it a lot. Basically, sorry, a Strike Fodder for Scarlet. Ooh, a Chrono Jet Dragon Zack. So this is a new Strike Break for Chrono Zack, and it's in white color, really cool. When you perform Strike Break, you can Soul Blast 1, choose up to one of your any player's Rigger and put it to the bottom of the deck. So you could choose your own or your opponent's. If you put one card, search your deck for up to 1 Zodiac Time Beast with +1 grade. For example, if you send back your opponent's starter, you can search for a grade 1 card and call it to your Rigger circle. Fantastic effect because Soul Blast 1 pretty much free in this deck. You get to retire one of your opponents, kind of retire your opponent's units and get a +1. I really like this skill. Spring Rabbit, a Drag Lancer. So I guess I don't really need to go through any of the cards other than the foils because I kind of go through them already. Lens Hole, another one of Regalias, White Fang Builder, Suffocate, Flap Angel, oops, I think I misplaced a card. Another copy of Gastille, Vampire, Brave Crit, need more of those, Spring Rabbit, and another Minerva. Alright, so the next half of the box. Z, Cat, Stealth Dragon Bakuran. So when this unit plays onto the rearguard circle from hand, if your opponent has no cards on your bind zone, your opponent chooses one of his cards from the hand and bind it face down at the end of turn, the opponent puts it back to your hand. Interesting card. So I guess you could play one, attack one off, because basically it eats one card out of your opponent's hand. Interesting card. Pulsar Saber issue, she is a Zodiac Time Beast, so she's good because you can G-Guard with her, and it counts as one extra Zodiac Time Beast when you're using your Chronovisor heritage. So when this unit plays on Guardian Circle, Soul Blast 1, if the number of cards in your bind zone is 1 or more, this unit gives us 5k shield. That if you have 5 or more, this unit gives us 15k shield, which is like 35k shield if you have 5 or more, which is not hard at all because this deck binds itself quite a lot. This is pretty good. I don't know why I don't see him in the other box, or maybe I missed it. Gives you early game rush, similar to dog. Oh yeah, speaking of dog, I didn't pull any of the dog. I need the dogs. What a strange box. Here we go. Septgal. May your favorite card, Soul Blast 1. Early game you can rush with him, and late game you can use 2k to gain action to poke your opponents. And a reprint of Knight of Heavenly Decree Otmao. Interesting, I put 2 reprints in a box. So yeah, I believe if you put a reprint you don't get ZR, so that's pretty sad. Oh, it's the Gyze pack. Another Slaptail Dragon. Pulsar Sheep. Merry Block Dragon. You can have this card gain plus 2k power for each of your other Zodiac Time Beasts on the field if you do buy this card at the end of the battle. So kind of like a bursty card. And whilst in the deck or your drop zone, if your Vanguard grade 3, this is a grade 3 card, you can temper its grade so that you can call it with the Strike Break skill of Chrono Jet. Oh nice! Drag Abyss Luard SP, that's really cool. I didn't know you could put an SP with the same pack. So Soul Blast 1 and Persona Flip, choose one of your rearguards and retire it. So search your deck for 2 great ones and call it to separate rearguard circle. If you have 2 units at retire ability, choose one of your opponent's rearguards and retire it. Ooh, nice. Early game is a very good strike because you can farm your field and retire one of your opponent's ability at first strike. Ritual X. All of your front row units gives us 10k for every 4 grade 1 cards in your drop zone. Wow, that is an improvement from the Drag Driver Luard. Really cool dragon. Really like this card, man. Oh, really cool card. Really nice. Pulsar Tamer. Another Otmao, nice. Need him. Revolting Boat. Tiger. Owl. Informant. Wind. I don't know if it's me or the rare ratios are not very even in this set. Like I don't really pull a lot of rare. Ooh, Shiranui Rene. Dominate, activate once per turn, choose a card so you can even use it first strike. What I realized is a new trend, which is all the strikes right now can use at first strike and be used as a finisher during your next strike. So your opponent chooses 2 cards from your hand and call it the rearguard circle. Make your opponent deplete their hand size number 1. Secondly is they gain plus 5k power and they attack their own masters. Wow. So basically you make them discard up to 4 cards easily with one single strike. So this is kind of makes the GR go to shame. Fantastic card. And GB3, all dominant units gains us 10k power and 1 critical. What? That's crazy. It's so strong. Alright, imagine this, you make your opponent discard 2, then they have to guard their rearguard attacks because it has crit. Your GB3 most likely your opponent can't afford to take that crit. So wow, this is a fantastic card. I know I've been overhyping, but this truly is a great card. Alright, so let's go on to the last box. Hopefully I can pull at least one Zeroth because it would be kind of nice if I can pull one ZR for you guys. Regalia, so Goddess of Mercy, Iana. Count plus 1 and choose a face down card with the same name. Persona Flip. Soul Charge 3. For each of your Revelation ability, your opponent's retires unit. All of your regards gives us 2k for each card in your soul with the Revelation ability. Pretty good finisher. Not bad. Also, they not only supported Minerva, they actually gave some support to Revelation. Oh, Revelation is kind of... Well, yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. Because... One who proceeds towards Daybreak Scarlet. So this is a new Scarlet Strike. Strike break skill, Soul Charge 2, and you can fetch one darkness from your soul and put it in your hand. So good because you add perfect guards and all the good stuff. So after farming into your soul, you can actually retrieve them back to your hand. Really great card. So darkness skill, grade 1 rear guards and put in your soul. At the end of the turn, you may pay the cost. So it's basically an end turn skill. You basically put one of your rear guards in the soul, then your opponent chooses one of your rear guards to retire it. If your soul and more can counter charge 1. Wow, this is really, really good. So much benefit in one single card. Drag Wizard. A Dark Irregular counter charging heal trigger. It's an Ammon, so that's quite interesting because it's been a while since I've seen Ammon cards. Bushiroad is really careful when it comes to giving the heal trigger's name. So for example, Swap Me, they didn't give Swap Me because otherwise Jewel Knight will be able to use. I kind of wish they did because honestly Swap Me now is kind of not so broken anymore considering what we have in Vanguard. Wow, another SP! So Regalia of Wisdom Angelica. When this city is placed on the Vanguard circle, choose a normal unit with Regalia in your name. I actually explained her already, but wow, there's another SP. 2 SP in the box. I don't know what to feel about this because, well, there's no ZR, but there's an SP, so I don't think it's that bad. And it's a nice SP, I guess. Regalia SPs are always welcome. Yeah, explained her already, so let's go on. Ooh, another Regalia. So this box, you'll be pretty happy if you're playing Genesis. Another Minerva. So finally the last half of the box. Oh, let's see, a Nubatama G Guardian. When this unit is placed on the Guardian Circle, if the number of cards in your opponent's hand is 3 or more, until the end of battle, this unit gets 5k shield. If it's 6 or more, this gains plus extra 10k shield. So for the more cards your opponent have in the hand, this card gives more shield. Oh, so you can actually go up to 30k shield with this guy if your opponent has 6 or more cards. Not bad. Early game you can use him and you can basically guard for lots. Dark-tailed Dragon. Set-tailed Dragon, I put 3 of these. No River Rods though. Kind of disappointing. I need River Rods. Sand Cow. Three of these for my boxes as well. Draco Kid. Whoa, 3 box. Is it me or I'm getting reprints every single box? Or is it just me? No idea, but yep, another one of these reprints. So reprints do come together with SPs, it's confirmed in this set. Freya. Another Chrono Jet Dragon Zack. Not bad. And 3 copies of the Regalia. So yeah. So overall pools wise, I guess it's fine. Because I managed to pull an SP, but kind of sad there's no Zeroths. Yep, so that's pretty much the stuff I put. So I hope you guys enjoyed my booster box opening of Divine Dragon Apocrypha. So once again, I want to thank Bushiroad for giving me the opportunity to review this set. There are a ton of Gear Chronicle fans who really want to get their hands on these. So I will be giving away these Chrono Jets to 3 lucky winners. If you guys want to win, be sure to subscribe to my channel and leave a comment down below why do you want these Chrono Jets. One for each lucky winner, I guess. So yeah, good luck card fighters. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out and love you guys.